I'm Morgan. I'm the mental health therapist that'll be working with you. I am trained in cognitive behavioral therapy, so we will be practicing that today. That basically means we are going to focus on current problems and we're not going to worry about past events. And I want to get to know you guys a little bit more. So, Tiffany, do you want to let me know what's been going on at home?
Yes. So, lately I've been, feeling down and not having the energy to do things and just been very sluggish and, things like that around the house. Running errands and doing chores and things of that nature. I haven't had the energy to do.
So, why do you think that this is happening?
Um, I believe it's due to the fights that my husband and I have. We have these really bad fights, and it puts me in a bad mood, and it makes me all sad and mad and all those things. So it just, yeah, I think that has a huge part in it.
That must be really difficult on you. Have you ever talked to Kaylee about how that is affecting her?
I have not. I think she's too young to understand what's going on between her father and I. So I didn't feel like I could tell her these things.
Okay. Kaylee, do you want to let your mom and I know how this is affecting you?
Yeah. I haven't been able to go to school as much, and I've been getting in trouble for that because I feel like I have to stay home and make sure that she's doing okay and make sure she's, you know, doing stuff around the house. And yeah, school is important, but I'm keeping up my like C average, so I'm still doing okay at school, but I skip a lot just to make sure that she's okay.
Okay. Why do you think that you need to make sure your mom's okay?
Just because I don't want to see her sad and stuff like that. I want to see her happy, and when she's sad, it makes me sad, and I don't want to be in a sad home, and make sure, or I don't want her to be sad alone, I guess.
Tiffany, how does that make you feel hearing that from Kaylee?
It breaks my heart to hear that I'm the cause of her not reaching her full potential in school and with her grades and her attendance, and I'm holding her back. Um, so yeah.
Okay, so a part of cognitive behavioral therapy is creating goals about things that we can work on, kind of like homework until our next session. A part of cognitive behavioral therapy is goal setting and working on homework until our next visit. So for a goal that we could create for you and Kaylee, is there anything specific that you want to work on this visit?
Yeah, I think working on my mood and my energy, and not being so sluggish and sad around the house is a good step for us to make our goals.
Kaylee, do you feel like that would be a good goal to work on this visit?
Yeah, I feel like if she does that, then I can, start going to school more and getting my grades up.
Perfect. So that is a great goal to start with. So we all already thought of a specific goal, so now I want to create a way for us to measure this goal. So have you done anything in the past to help with the depression symptoms?
I do take medication.
Do you take
I,
that all the time?
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think a good way to measure this is to take your antidepressants consistently. Does that sound good?
That sounds good to me, yes.
Okay, so we can measure that by, at the end of the week, you can count the pills to make sure that you've taken all 7 throughout the week. Or if you want to get a little pill divider, you can put them in there. That way every day you know that you have to take one. And it also helps if you take them at the same time. Like if you set an alarm on your phone, that can remind you. So even when you feel like you don't want to take the medicine, you just want to lay in bed, I want you to think about this session and the homework that you have and try to take the medicine. Does that sound achievable to you?
It does.
Okay. Is that something realistic that we can work on?
It is.
Okay. So by the time we come back for our next visit, I just want to see some improvement on that. Okay, so when I was looking through your file, I saw that you are reluctant to try.
No, not really. I just want to make sure my mom's okay.
Okay.
I'm doing things to make sure that she's okay, so I can feel safe and okay. Not in a way like I don't feel safe at home, but so I make sure I know that she's okay at home, so I can go to school and do what I have to do.
Okay. Tiffany, I also want you to think about an alternative way this could happen in your family. So I just want you to imagine if Kaylee was going through this and Kaylee had a partner that was treating her this way, and you saw that every time her partner would leave, she would become depressed and lay in bed all day and not want to do any activities. And I want you to imagine that you're her 12-year-old daughter. How do you think that would make you feel?
I would feel awful.
How do you think that would affect your schooling?
I think it would have a huge impact, a huge negative impact on my academics. Yeah.
So if you were, so Tiffany, I want you to put yourself in somebody else's shoes and look at your situation from the outside. And I want you to tell me how that would make you feel. What would you want to tell that person?
I'd probably tell them that relationship is unhealthy and, try their best to separate themselves from that situation, from that relationship.
Is there anything else that you would want to tell that person?
Would also tell them to get further help with their feelings and their lack of energy and things like that.
Okay. Is there anything that comes to mind that you could tell them?
I would tell them to go to therapy and take their medicine more consistently.
Okay. So do you think those are accurate goals then for you to work on?
I think they are.
Kaylee, how do you feel about your mom saying that she would tell a person in her situation that she would, or that she should end the relationship with their partner, your dad?
I think her saying it is going to help her, just because she's putting herself in someone else's shoes. I think that helps, like, with the first step of like starting to better yourself and change yourself and change out of the situation that you're in.
You all right? Kaylee, so I know that you said that you have a strong relationship with your mom. And you also have mentioned before that you would like to see your mom out of this situation and out of this relationship altogether. Do you still feel that way?
Yeah, I want her to do what she needs to do to make herself happy and be happy. I feel like that's her ultimate, or that should be her ultimate goal right now. I think if she does that, then I can, like I said, feel more comfortable with going to school more. Because I really like school. I like seeing my friends, and I like getting good grades. I feel like I'm pretty smart. So, but I don't feel comfortable doing that if I know she's not happy at home.
Okay. So, Tiffany, what did you learn today in this session?
Well, I learned how my daughter feels about my situation and how it's affecting her. And, yeah, I learned how I can fix the problem.
And how's that?
And that's by taking my medicine more going to therapy.
So I think for the next visit, we can work on our goal of you taking your antidepressant more frequently. You could do that by setting an alarm on your phone, getting a medicine divider and putting it in there. Then every night before you go to bed, just look at that medicine divider to make sure you took your pill. And then I also want you to think about how your relationship with your partner is making you feeling and how that's affecting you and Kaylee. Kaylee, I have a goal for you as well. Just until our next visit, I just want you to work on making it to school on time and focusing on your feelings and how you feel and not trying to be your mother's caretaker. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.